I spent last night in the Walmart parking lot, so I basically spent 2 nights there, like kind of the weekend. Sunday now, and went and got to Petco. I got Ellie shots. She needed a rabies shot, and I decided she needed some exercise. She was like all wound up, you know, being in the car pretty much the entire weekend except for a walk. So I decided I'd go to the dog park. So Google mapped that, and the GPS was taking me there. And then, oh shit. Cops are driving off quick here. Look, it's Chips. They look like the highway patrol. It reminds me of Chips. Anyway, I don't know what they're doing. Wow, just like that. A second ago, they were just sitting there chatting. Guess they got a call. So anyhow, on the side of the road, I saw a computer history museum. I thought, oh my god, that's right up my alley. This is awesome. I'm right in, you know, Mountain View, California, Silicon Valley. A lot of tech in the area. So this should be really awesome. So I just pulled right in, and I'm parked here, and I'm gonna go check it out. It's over here. And here it is. Let's go inside. It's $15 for general admission, $25 if you want the t-shirt with the big barcode looking thing on the back. And of course I opted for that. I got the t-shirt. Here's the Enigma machine that helped break the cipher codes used by the Germans in World War II. I really like this quote right and everyone can relate to optical storage. You can see we've got regular CDR media there. Remember the old zip drives, back to floppies, 5 1/4s. 3.5s. Then you got these 8-inch floppies. Wow. Cassettes. Look at that, Steve Jobs. Jobs learning on the job with the disk drive in 1979. This product, the iPod. Wow, look at the size of this early hard drive. Well, I had one of these in junior high. It's a 486. Processor. It's the DX model. That means it's got the math coprocessor in it. I remember that. One of my favorite languages is C#, and you can see that it's derived off many languages from the past. Wow, cool. Dang. Here's the Cray 1 computer. I believe this is what was used in the movie War Games. Unix, 1971. Moore's Law. It states the number of transistors incorporated in a chip will approximately double every 24 months. Check this out. Here's the graph. Since 2000, look at that. It almost looks unsustainable. It just keeps going up and up and up. But what an exciting time that we live in right now is computing. That since 2000. That might be deceiving. Here's another way to visualize it. The chart above and the main chart use the same data to plot the number of transistors per chip in the largest microprocessor over time. Each vertical division represents 10 times as many transistors as the previous one. Kind of like how you express like the magnitude of an earthquake. Oh, cool. This is the IBM RS-6000. I had a job in high school and we were just getting these machines in to replace what we had. Yeah, I was in high school and we worked on this.
Open the pod bay doors, Scott. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Here's all the generations of the Intel 86 family. Funny enough, I have one of these promotional things here. In my first job, we had these instead of RJ45 connectors and Cat5. To add another location on the network, you had to actually use a tool to punch into this right here and then add a connector on it. Here's one of the first mice that inspired Steve Jobs when he was looking at the Alto computer from Xerox. And then they took that, basically stole that idea. I remember my dad had one of these on his, I think he had a 486 computer. That's Logitech TrackMan. This is the first, I've read about this before, I've never actually seen it. This is the Pixar machine. That was the Steve Jobs design. The German band Kraftwerk. I even have some of their songs in my playlist on Spotify. And this was the inspiration for it all, at least graphical user interfaces. It's the Alto 1 computer from Xerox, and that's what inspired Steve Jobs when he designed was it Apple II? Or maybe I'm getting that wrong, I think it was the Apple II. There it is. Cool. This is the cool stuff. Now we're getting into gaming. This is way before my time, these little handhelds here. You got the some arcade systems. Dreamcast, that's familiar. Super Nintendo, grew up with that one. Sega Saturn, friends had that one. Nintendo 64, that was in what, 96? Yeah. Sega Master, I'm not sure about that one. Sega Genesis, we had one of those. 1988. Jaguar, never heard of that. Atari. What is this? Pippin Game System, Japan, 1996. Apple Computer designed the Pippin for Japanese toy company Bandai. Huh, never knew that. And the ColecoVision. And then here we go, the Xbox. Wow, that's from 2001. That's getting old. I still have one of those, and it's got the mod chip in there, so I've got all the old arcade games in there and whatnot. I need to set that up again. That's really cool. And over here, this is Doom. That was an awesome game on the PC. And then you got Double Dragon, that was a good one. Street Fighter. Here's the PlayStation, 1994. Halo guy. Some Game Boys. Oh, and this is, we all know this one. The original NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. I'll never forget the Christmas when we got it. We had begged our parents to buy us one, and they said, no, it's too expensive. That Christmas we opened up all our presents. We were all done, and we really didn't, my brother and I didn't think we were going to get it, but my dad said, hey, the TV's kind of acting funny. Why don't you go look behind there, see if you see anything wrong. There was one more present, and it was this guy. The first computer in our house, we got it not in 1981, many years after. It was an IBM clone. It was the 8086 chip set, so it was like 4.77 megahertz. So that, as a kid, that was the computer that I grew up with. It ran MS-DOS. Here's Wozniak, Steve Jobs in 1976. I guess they were working on this guy here. The Apple II. There's the original Apple, 1984. Alright, well that's that. I basically got kicked out right at the end, just because they were closing. I only missed like one exhibit, so I got to see the most of it, so I don't think I'll have to come back. Yeah, and I paid the extra $10 and got a t-shirt. Let me show that off. And it's just a white t-shirt that says Computer History Museum on the front. And then on the back it's got a big, I think it's a QR code. I should know this. I worked at a barcoding software, or a barcoding company. I should know what that is, but I don't. So I guess at this point I'm going to take the Tioga with Ellie, and I think we'll go to that dog park that I originally planned to go to. It's not too dark, or it's not dark at all. Plenty of daylight.